Alright, so this must be the biggest cash grabbing or the biggest butt kissing move of the century. Spider-Man No Way Home is the launching point for the Sinister Six.
What?
The title No Way Home is not referring to Spider-Man, but is referring to the Sinister Six, as they have no way home. According to the reports, the Sinister Six are multiverse villains with no way home when they cross over into the Marvel Cinematic Universe in Spider-Man No Way Home. After he's unmasked by Mysterio, Jake Gyllenhaal in Spider-Man Far From Home, Peter Parker will battle a team of dimension-hopping supervillains led by the Green Goblin, Willem Dafoe, according to Jeff Snyder of Collider, who reported Friday that the roster includes alternate dimensions versions of past foes who battled Spider-Man, played by Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. So the Sinister Six are eventually going to be a bunch of bumps from other dimensions who are crossing over the MCU. Imagine seeing these guys at the shelter planning their whole big takeover. Then the caretaker comes and says, "Sir, it's time for bed," and bam, gets rocked in the face by Doc Ock. We might even see a cameo of Magneto and Professor X playing chess. The X-Men. So let's all started with the rumor of Willem Dafoe coming back as the Green Goblin.
What?
And Aaron Taylor Johnson as Kraven for Sony's upcoming film. Now, the new reports state that the villains of the Sinister Six are villains from both Spider-Man's original trilogy and The Amazing Spider-Man. From the original trilogy, we have Willem Dafoe as the Green Goblin, Alfred Molina as Doc Ock, who is actually confirmed, and the newly reported Thomas Hayden Church as the Sandman. From The Amazing Spider-Man, we did have confirmed Jamie Foxx returning as Electro, but now we will also see the Lizard and Rhino. But wait, you're probably thinking, how is this possible if some of these villains are supposed to be dead? Well, Alfred Molina had the same question, and he later confirmed Doc Ock's return in No Way Home picks up from that moment where the metal-limbed villain seemingly drowns in a river at the climax of 2004 Spider-Man 2. When Molina asked director John Watts about his character's death, Molina told Variety that Watts replied, "In this universe, no one really dies." Oh yeah, well, tell that to Cliff Robertson. That guy was awesome.
I am on my ass.
So the original idea comes back in 2016 when the launching point for the Sinister Six was supposed to be from the ending of The Amazing Spider-Man 2, when we saw this weird guy, the man in the shadows, this mysterious man, or aka the guy from The Exorcist. We saw him pass by the Sinister Six armor. He was either on his way to build the team, or he was on his way to cast out Harry Osborn's Green Demon. The idea was supposed to be a standalone adventure with no need to have a story built up. According to Drew Goddard, who was originally supposed to write and direct the film back in 2016, he says, "It was just, we take Peter, put him on an adventure, we put him back in his life. I intentionally wanted a movie that didn't have to worry about mythology and continuity." Goddard told IO9 in 2017, "It was most important to me to make a movie that could stand on its own. So the good news is, and as he laughs, it slots in very well to any plan anybody ever wants. We just need to let a couple years go by, I think." And now more than a couple years have gone by, and now with the addition of the upcoming multiverse, anything is possible. Sanford Panich, president of Sony Pictures Motion Picture Group, was asked multiple times from Variety about the film, and his response was, with a chuckle, "It will be very cool, wouldn't it?" It looks like the Sinister Six movie will be a collab from Sony, Disney, and Marvel, because he also spoke to Variety about the deals they are working out about how to merge Tom Holland's Spider-Man with both Sony and Disney. Sanford says there actually is a plan. "I think now maybe it's getting a little more clear for people where we're headed, and I think when No Way Home comes out, even more will be revealed." So like I said, No Way Home will definitely clear out the air even more on where these studios want to go. Sanford Panich speaks about his excellent relationship with Kevin Feige. He says, "The great thing is we have this very excellent relationship with Kevin. There's an incredible sandbox where to play with. We want those MCU movies to be absolutely huge because that's great for us and our Marvel characters. And I think that's the same thing on their side. But we have a great relationship. There's lots of opportunities, I think, that are going to happen." Now, I used to think there was always this dispute and this giant competition over Spider-Man, but it looks like everyone's just burying the hatchet and putting their differences aside and willing to work together to make this one giant big universe. Like the famous saying says, if you can't beat them, join them. It's only a matter of time before these studios are going out to happy hour, getting some round of drinks, and celebrating their newly formed deal. Now, it might seem kind of weird how villains are getting confirmed to come out in No Way Home, and not some other main characters like Emma Stone and Andrew Garfield himself. But hey, this is Marvel. This is where actors are the worst secret keepers ever. They try to lie their way through until the movie's released, all while looking real stupid doing it.
I feel like a...
I was definitely not expecting this news at all. This news came out of nowhere, and what a great way to start off the weekend. And if you're excited for the Sinister Six movie, go ahead and let me know. Drop your opinions, drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you like this video, smash that like button. Make yourself a subscriber. Turn that bell notification on. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time.